Cal here. I've got a very basic tactical tip for you guys and some insight about men in general, okay? There's the old joke that we don't like to ask for directions. That's absolutely true. I've been guilty of it. And what I find with fishermen is there's a lot of guys that don't want to admit that they don't know something very basic. And today we're going to talk about a Palomar knot. Ultimately, that's what we're going to talk about. But 2 different times this week, I had guys out on my boat and they acted like they were very seasoned anglers, and it doesn't matter, you know, what level of angler you are when you come out with me. You could have been trout fishing for 50 years, or it could be your first ever trout fishing trip, whatever. But I had a couple guys on my boat that started instructing their partners on how to tie a Palomar knot, which is the #1 easiest, strongest knot you can tie out on the water. But really what they were instructing them how to tie was an improved clinch knot. So I want to show you how to tie a Palomar knot. I've done it here on the channel many times. It's very simple, and you're going to retain about 90%, maybe 90+% of the line's breaking strength by using a Palomar. If you use that improved clinch knot, it's only about a 70% knot, as I remember. So the Palomar, it's quick, it's simple, it's strong. Here's how you do it. I got a couple things in my hand right now. I've got a piece of kind of chartreuse yellow colored braid because I thought you could see that real well. And I have a swivel, just a swivel. So here's how you tie a Palomar knot. Take your line and double it over like that, okay? Take that doubled over line. And I got clumsy fingers this morning, but bear with me. This is a very simple knot. So take your doubled over line and slip it through whatever you want to tie on the end of your line. It could be a hook, could be a lure, it could be a, in this case, it could be a swivel. So there's that double line going through there. All you need to do at this point is just start tying a simple granny knot right there. I've gone through the granny. I've got the granny knot started. Now see this end of the doubled line right here, this part that forms a loop? Okay, once you tie the granny, take whatever object you want on the end of your line and drop it through that loop. Okay, kind of push that loop up, work the knot down. Don't just jerk it down like a caveman. Work on it a little bit. It's even easier to tie with mono. Always wet the knot. Spit works great. Start that knot down, ease it down. You can see it tighten up right there. Snug it off like so. Then, last things least, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Last but least, you want to trim the tag end off. Common mistake here is you cut the wrong end of the line off. I do that all the time. I tied thousands of these and I still do it. And the other mistake guys make is they'll try to cut the tag end too short. So I like to leave probably a 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch of tag end. That's a sharp knife, by the way. Just like that. That is a perfectly tied Palomar knot, and you are ready to fish. That is the best, simplest knot you can tie. And attention to details means everything, guys. If you're out on the water and you feel a little fray in your line, cut that fray out. Take care of it then, because if you don't, that's when a big fish is going to strike. You're going to lose that fish. Same goes for knots. If you tie a knot and the knot doesn't come down perfectly, cut that knot off, start all over again. That's how you tie a Palomar knot. I'm Cal Kellogg. I'll catch you next time right here on YouTube. If you're looking for gear, go on over to fishhuntshoot.com. Look at my full line of gear, you know, rods, reels, trigger spoons, trolling flies, grubs, and more. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button and you'll always know when I'm on here waving a knife around at the camera and talking about fishing. This is my new Kershaw Blur. It's a blue one. I've always wanted a blue one. I'm a Blur fanatic, and this is my new toy. It's beautiful. So anyway, I'm signing off. You have a great day. I'm going to put this knife away before I cut my finger or poke it in my shirt or something, and I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. I'm Cal Kellogg. Do you want to experience maximum success when it comes to trout trolling? If you do, integrate trolling flies into your arsenal. Go on over to fishhuntshoot.com and pick up one of Cal Kellogg's signature series trolling fly kits today, and you'll be yelling "Fish on" tomorrow.